Okay, ready?
Okay.
It's a photo finish. It's a draw.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
I'm gonna come back here and burn this building down. I promise. That's the spirit.
Okay, we love the film. It was such a ride. Yeah, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the film. As the director, I love asking this question to directors. As the director, what did you think of the film?
Oh, I mean, I just had a blast working on this. I mean, it was really hard making it, you know, but we had an amazing cast and crew. Hard making it because sometimes me and Glenn used to joke that it felt like we were on the show. Right. You know, like just like running like out for 30 days like in the wilds. So it was ambitious and complicated, but I'm really happy with the finished thing.
On the scale of, I mean, I think of all your films as ambitious in a lot of different ways. So on the scale of like the ambitious work that you do, where does this rank?
I mean, at the top, in terms of stress levels, like an 11. I mean, I think the most ambitious part of this, aside from the action, which is always like complicated, was just the amount of locations. Because a big different, the thing that's in the Stephen King novel that wasn't in the previous adaptation is the fact that the gameplay takes place anywhere. Once you leave the network building, you could go anywhere you want. And Ben Richards goes to 3 different cities and out into the country, and it's on freeways and country roads, and it's in the air. So like the whole production was like 165 different locations.
Right.
So it felt like, you know, that it was just the sort of the, you know, you're in the traveling circus making a movie like this. And so that in itself is like exhilarating but exhausting at the same time.
Did you have a moment where you were like, you went from the kid in the candy store of like, yes, I could do all these things, to like, oh God, I have to do all these things now.
Well, as a director, you set the ambition level yourself.
Yeah.
So when you're standing there on a cold night shoot and it's all really complicated, it's not like you can curse the heavens. It's like you have to kind of say, who made it this complicated? I did.
I did.
It's my fault.
So part of Click and Tell is we go through your social media because we want to see your journey. And
Sure.
some of the photos we found was, of course, of this film. And the first one I just absolutely love because I love Tom.
Yeah, this is only like last week.
Yeah, like how amazing is that to have Glenn and Tom there, Tom supporting you guys. I know they're good buddies too, but that must be special.
The thing about that is really special is that he's there to support us, but also he's there to support the business. As in, he believes as much as I do in the big screen experience about people seeing films on the big screen. And so his whole thing is, I want to come and support the film, but I also want to get people to go out and see it at the cinema. That's really important.
What did he say to you?
Well, he texted me afterwards, the funniest part of it, he sort of said, he was like, you know, like, you crushed it. And then the second bit was he said, I was on the edge of the seat the whole time. And then the third thing was, I ate way too much popcorn. I just like the fact that Tom, and so as soon as Tom said that he ate way too much popcorn, I imagine that he was already back on the treadmill.
Right, yeah.
The way he eats it too, he throws it up in the air and
Yeah.
he takes it in.
Everything about this is great too, because even your choice of song is Born to Run. I mean, let's go.
Yeah,
Right?
it's so
That's
great. You know, there was all these rumors about Glenn becoming Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. I know it's not going to happen, but how great would it be if he did Mission Impossible? Because we see him running pretty well in this film.
I think Tom Cruise has big shoes to fill in that franchise, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's true that Glenn got running advice from Tom.
Yeah.
Because obviously Tom Cruise is one of our greatest cinematic runners.
Perhaps the best.
They should
Many
run against each other.
would say the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just in terms of like, and so Glenn definitely got like running advice, how to run on screen.
Great.
The big one being, film yourself doing it because you don't look as cool as you think you do.
Right. And I think that's probably true
Good
about
advice.
most things.
I'm going to
You know,
embarrass
look at
myself,
the
but I
video.
learned that if you're sitting and you're trying to learn, you just go really fast. You just,
Yeah.
and then
Okay,
it
well,
looks
that
like you're,
begs the
you're
question,
oh my
who
God.
does it better?
Okay, ready?
Okay.
It's a photo finish. It's a draw.
Oh my gosh, so funny. The other photo that we absolutely love was this one. It was such a great moment to see
All
that
smiles.
reaction.
Oh yeah. This was a couple of days before we started filming. And the thing is that our film, it isn't really a remake of the 1987 one. It's like a new adaptation of the source material. And we did have a little nod to Arnold in the movie.
Yes.
And for that, we needed to get his photo approval, which he very kindly gave to us. And now, Glenn had been in a film with Arnold before. He's in Expendables 3, and also he's friends with Patrick Schwarzenegger. So as we were coming up to shooting, both of us had the same thought at the same time. It's like, should we call him? He's been so generous to us already it would sort of be the classy thing to do. So we did have a Zoom, like maybe a couple of days before we started shooting with Arnold, and he gave us his blessing, and you could see how happy we are in that photo to talk to the man himself.
The smiles here are amazing.
Yeah.
What does he say in his blessing? Like, what does he say to you?
He said that actually, I think because the original film had been a slightly, a troubled production, and that he actually said that he felt that of all of his films that this was the one that could be remade, and he just said, I think and he's seen the movie now as well. So he actually saw it, and we met him in LA after he'd watched it, and his face is on the $100 bills in the movie. It's like he's in our version of 2025. He did become the president of the United States. And so he's the presidential face on the $100 bill. So we presented him with a massive $100 bill with his face on. But he loved the movie, which was really sweet.
Good old Richard Bachman.
Richard Bachman himself, Stephen King.
Right?
This is, again, only a matter of weeks ago. I've sort of been in correspondence with Stephen for years because he had been, right back 21 years ago, he'd given us a press quote for Shaun of the Dead. Like there was a quote from Stephen King on the poster in North America, and that was just wild to us. And more recently, we, as we're working on the film, there's a point where you have to kind of send him the screenplay, which is the most nerve-wracking thing because Stephen King used to be a high school English teacher, so now you're handing in your coursework to the most famous English teacher.
Yes.
And he loved the adaptation, which was really just encouraging as we went into production. And then I spoke to him on the phone for the first time after he'd watched the movie. I said, I know you're watching the movie today. Call me afterwards. So I spoke to him on the phone. And then more recently, only a couple of weeks ago, I said, hey, I'm going to be in New York. Can I fly up to Maine and meet you? So me and my girlfriend flew up to Bangor and had dinner with Stephen, which was amazing. It was incredible.
That's so cool.
I know we just got the wrap, but I just wanted to show you this last photo because I just think it's just really telling of...
This is me and my brother. I'm on the left, my brother's on the right, my brother Oscar. This is when we were grew up in Dorset in sort of the southwest of England. We did a clown school. And our names, we were called Natterjack and Toad, two frogs. I'm not sure which is which. I guess I'm Natterjack. But yeah, that was us. That was me at clown school. I don't think much has changed, to be honest.
So this has been you ever since you could.
You're just having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love that. Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you very
nice
much.
meeting you. Yeah. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thanks. That was really fun.